We are hanging out in the Islands of Adventure portion of the park. About to have yet another day of fun over in Hogwarts. So, folks, let me see who is in the chat really quick. I see you guys are starting to filter in. This is amazing. Let's see. We have, of course, Black Superwoman. She has got her cigarette and coffee already. My Slytherin sister. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see. We have got, trying to get here. We've got Joker Voice here. Hello, with an awesome channel. It says it's 6 a.m. in Vegas and I am not at work. Why am I awake? LOL. Well, we're glad you're here, regardless, you know. Let's see, CWD Trixie is here who says good morning. Well, good morning and good morning to you. Yes, 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 yes. And TD is here, says, hey, Lorena and chat. Well, hello to you. Hello to you. Glad to see you guys here. I know it is bright and early. I do not like getting up early, but you guys know the deal. I get up here early so we can check stuff out before all of the crowds come in and jack stuff up. So what you see right in front of you right there is a lovely view of a good portion of the park. Over to the left there is the Velocicoaster. In the middle, there's a Jurassic Park Visitor Center. Looks just like something out of the movie. And of course, you see the Velocicoasters up and running. And in the distance there, to the right, you can see Hogwarts Castle. Little bit of glint there up in the top where the clock is. And in the foreground, you see the snitches from Dr. Seuss just hanging out there in the water. Let's see. Watch Gina at Michael Knowles' quiz. She admitted she has never seen Deadpool. Well, I can kind of understand that. Some actors, after they do something, they're done. And that's pretty much it. They kind of don't want to go back to see their stuff. I have seen that. And let's see, Rage Fire is here. Good seeing you, Rage Fire. Good seeing you. So, folks, we are going to start walking over to Hogwarts. The park literally just opened to day guests. Now, usually as an annual pass holder, the level of pass that I have, I can usually get in early, but they've changed it now, so only the top tier annual pass gets to get in the park early. I think because of the summer crowd levels. No biggie. It'll be back probably in like another month or so. But I'm here early. Gonna walk through Seuss Land here. Of course, I love Seuss Land because I used to read the Dr. Seuss books as a kid. So you come here, and it's literally like the book. Totally. Oh, and the carousel is back up and working again. I probably should have walked over that side. Because I don't think you can probably see it a little bit, but I don't think you can see it from here. But yeah, carousel is back up and running. Unlike any carousel you have ever been on. It's a hoot. Let's see. Big Raj, thank you so very much for that $1.99 Canadian super sticker. I believe it's a thumbs up. I'm going to guess because I can't see it in StreamYard. But thank you so very much, Big Raj. I appreciate it. All of your super chats and everything helped me to keep this channel running. Could not do it without you guys. So thanks again, Big Raj, and good morning. Good morning. Let's see here. John Sell said something. July is preferred blockout for EPA every year. And it makes sense because, first of all, with it being the July 4th weekend, and I want to say July is when the crowds really swell because all the schools are out by then. In the South, the schools are usually out in like mid-May. In the North, it's mid-June. In July, the parks just get swamped. Kevin 6 says, good morning. Just woke up, grabbed some coffee, and saw you are live. It's the start of a great day. Oh, well, thank you. And glad you're here. Oh, that's Poseidon's Adventure, which finally opened back up. I enjoyed that a lot more than I thought I would. Think of it as like a Raiders of the Lost Ark LARP or something like that. It's actually pretty fun. I'll have to get video of it. Let's see. Hey, TD says, how was the rest of the Avatar ride yesterday? It was amazing as usual. I'm always impressed by how many people come off that attraction just in awe, and they keep talking about how great it is. And it's one of those few rides where no matter how long you've had to wait to get on, it's worth the experience. It truly is. So it was great. I purposely don't like, well, they say you can't bring cameras on there anyway. I purposely do not like to film that part of Flight of Passage for Avatar because I want people to experience that for themselves and just really be blown away. So that is one of the few rides that I refuse to spoil. I just do. That's just me. There's plenty of other videos out there, I think, that have the ride footage, but I don't. Okay. Let's see who's up. We got Robert Wiles here, who says, hello, how are you doing today? Be blessed, the Reina Creole. Well, thank you so much, Robert Wiles. You be blessed too. Oh, that's the All Hallows Boutique over there. Think about it as if the Universal Monsters were going on a hula vacation. That's pretty much what that one is like. And Steve Kenobi is in the house. Says, hi there, Lorena. No carousel can spin me around like you do, Sugar Boots. Oh, you're such a smooth talker, Stig. So sweet. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, my dear. And let's see. That is another reason you need to join me with a premiere. Yes, I've been hearing that I should do premiere. And we'll see. We'll see. I've been kind of mulling it around a little bit. We'll see what happens. Trinoculus P. Hello there. Hello there. Says, good morning, Miss Lorena. Well, good morning to you too. Good morning. Butterbeer Saturday. Yes, it is. I need a Butterbeer. sometime during the course of the day, I am definitely going to need one. Yep, John, I am. You know what? I'm so used to it now. I'm so used to it. It doesn't bother me. But yes, Hogsmeade at park opening is absolutely fripping crazy. And for two reasons. Well, three. One, Butterbeer. Two, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. And three, the most important one is the Hagrid's coaster. People fly over here to get to the Hagrid's coaster. So in front of us over here is the Hogsmeade station. That's the train that goes over to King's Cross, which we will be riding momentarily. I love Hogsmeade, but frankly, it gets so flippin' crowded over here. I try to not stay longer than I need to. And remember, yes, please respect the spell limits. Okay, gotta respect the spell limits. So there's like the replica of the train. Hello, hello. Here's a little tip. If you're kind of stuck trying to do your spells over here in front of the train, the conductor can help you out. He'll help you out. So if you have on your house gear and he's like, "Oh, Gryffindor," yeah, he's talking to you. So remember how I told you guys that if you get those wands and everything, each one is like a different interactive station. Like there's one here that makes the chocolate frog right there. Crow. And I think this one over here makes the marionettes dance. So there's like one here and one there. I'll show you guys a little bit better. Let me try to find one that's not so crowded. There's the Butterbeer cart. And there's Hagrid's. Hagrid's is get here before park open. That's all I'm gonna say. Of course, over there is the Three Broomsticks restaurant. One of my favorite places to go. You can get the Butterbeer in the souvenir mug, which I always say everyone should do. It's well worth the money. This Muggle avoids Hogsmeade after EPA unless someone pays me for the attraction work. There needs to be more beverages. Yes, CWT Trixie, you can have it any time of the day. Any time of the day. There's like Butterbeer everywhere. You can get it from the Butterbeer cart. Because there's two of these that's at Hogsmeade. There's one here and there's one up by the castle. There is, let's see. I think those are the only two places besides the Three Broomsticks where you can get that. Get the Butterbeer. And over here is another one of my favorite things to point out. Over here, you have the Moaning Myrtle bathrooms. So no lie, if you go in here and either one, you'll hear Moaning Myrtle. I thought I was hearing things when I first went in there, like the first time I went in there. And I'm like, who the heck is that? Who the heck is that? And turns out that it was Moaning Myrtle. Ooh, enjoy that ribeye, my dear. It sounds scrumptious. Yes, souvenirs, Black Superwoman. We are going to look. I think we're going to do more of the souvenirs over in Diagon Alley because Hogsmeade is crazy nuts. I love Filch's Emporium, but it gets so crowded over here. It's crazy. Let's see. Oh, Hagrid's is on a delay. Okay. That explains the lower crowds. And the lack of a huge line in front of there. Did you mention Hogs Head Pub for Butterbeer? No, I did not. And that's one that I passed that I forget about. Where's Hogs Head over here in Hogsmeade? It must be hidden because I never see it. I never see it. Let's see. This is one of my favorite ones here. Use your wand, and it makes the little snowman dance on the cake. It's the cutest thing. It's so cute. You guys will hear me talk about value a lot. There's Ollivander's, which has the wand show, but frankly, if you go to the one over in Diagon Alley, there's more space, so the theming is cooler than over here in Hogsmeade. There's a second Butterbeer cart over here. You can get your Butterbeer. There's a stage for the Tri-Wizard Tournament and the Frog Choir. Both are really cool shows. Some people tend to skip the shows, which I think you should check them out, especially the Frog Choir. Because that's almost like, well, not almost like it is, like straight out of the movies. Here we go. We have Hogwarts Castle. It's so flippin' awesome. I'm always impressed with what they did with the castle here. Just how bang on accurate it is, even to the clock up there, the mirror clock.
Aiden's gonna come with us.
Let's see. Attached to the 3 broomsticks. Oh, okay. I would never know that was in there. I would never know. Robert Weil says, I will be down there in February for the art festival with my sister and my niece. Oh, cool. I love the arts festival. The only problem with the arts festival is if you were into Star Wars, you will spend so much money on the art because they bring in such talented artists with so many cool pieces. It's awesome. You can have a great time. Yes, please smash the thumbs up like it owes you money. And Black Superwoman asks a good question, folks to opine on. What wand would everyone get for interactive? I only have Snape's non-interactive one. Let's see. Well, I know for right now, I have the 2022 collector's wand, which has like a gold handle. But for one that I wanted to purchase just for me, that's interactive, I want Narcissa Malfoy's wand. It has like the little small silver dots on the handle. It's very Slytherin. Let's put it that way. Very Slytherin. Hello there, Behemoth 666, who says good morning. Good morning, Miss Lorena. Good morning to you too. Good morning to you too. Smack that like button like it's Henry Cavill's. You guys are so inventive. So that up there, of course, is Hogwarts Castle. There is a nightly light show that you can see that has projections and the music. I think I have a couple of videos of my channel about it. It's very much worth watching. However, there isn't a lot of space to watch it. So if you want to watch the castle show, I would highly suggest getting over here into Hogsmeade no later than an hour before showtime, because they cordon the area off and you want to get a good spot. So that's what you would do. Okay, so I'm going to walk up here and show you guys Filch's Emporium before we hop on the train, because the Hogwarts Express train is an attraction in and of itself. Okay. So over here in Hogsmeade, oh, that's Flight of the Hippogriff. It's a cool kiddie coaster. So that's Filch's Emporium, which we're actually going to dip into really quick because it's hot as I don't know what. I need to cool off a little bit. This is the best gift shop in Hogsmeade. And not just because Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey drops out into here. So it's always nice and cool in here. It's also always crazy crowded in here because it has the best stuff. It has the best swag. And what I am going to show you guys, actually, oh, excuse me. No, that's okay. Is that a Dobby? This is new. This is new, the Dobby Shirt. It is $27. I haven't seen this before. So it's black, has Dobby. Oh, no freaking way. You guys see that? We'll try it again. Little interactive Dobby. Check it out. Okay. Wow. Okay, your girl may need to get this. Not today. Let's see. It's $45. For $45, that's not bad. I'm going to tell you why. The interactive Groot, I should say the Groot with the sounds and movements over at Disney World, that sucker's $65. This is $45 and looks much better, honestly. Free the house elves. This mug is $21. This is so cool. Dobby is free. I like that. Again, that is 27 bucks. I like that. Dobby is a free elf. Yeah. House Slytherin, I've taken 30 sorting quizzes. Yeah, every time I take that sorting quiz, it's always Slytherin. No one believes I'm Slytherin. I guess I said, well, I guess that's part of it, right? Nobody believes that I'm Slytherin, which makes it even better cover. Notice how quiet it is over here. People don't know this stuff is here. And this is where Filch has all his confiscated stuff that he takes from Hogwarts students. So here it is. Dobby is creepy. That's what Black Superwoman said. Yeah, he kind of is. He kind of is. I prefer him to a Creature, though. I do. At least Dobby made me laugh. Creature was just... I think Creature had just had it with everybody. Your Ravenclaw? We need Ravenclaws, too. Ravenclaws have the best jewelry, though. I will say that. Look at this. I bet you most of this stuff Filch has confiscated is from the Weasley brothers. Anti-gravity hats. All this is so cool. So that's all the confiscated stuff. And when you're in here, here's other like house gear and stuff that you can get. You'll notice, I believe it. You'll notice it's not very crowded in here, which is why I like these little places. They'll have kind of like very inventive displays, like the Dobby display I hadn't seen before. Ooh, here's more Filch's stuff got around here. More confiscated stuff. Oh, let's see. We have a Hagrid's. Hagrid, $35. That's kind of cool. I haven't seen this one before. New stuff. So yeah, that's sorry, did I say 35? Yeah, 35. So 35 for that one. I don't see a Slytherin snake, so I'm not interested in any more animals in here. Yes, I'm superficial like that. I will tell you. Oh, let me show you guys. Really. Let's see. We got the house cinch sacks, which I do like here. Got a zipper in the front. And they are, I believe, $28. So you can get your house cinch sack. That Hagrid's looks like he recently met Mr. Electricity. If Steve Jobs were a wizard, he would have made the eye wizard and the eye Horcrux. That's funny. Especially the Horcrux part. Let's see. Okay, they have this back in stock. You guys have seen this in my studio. The Hogwarts alumni banner, which is $29. A really cool souvenir. I get so many compliments on the one that I have in my office. This is cool. Yeah, bring back. Okay. So we're going to roll our way out of Filch's for right now. Like I said, it is one of actually the best theme. They're all greatly themed, but Filch's has the most stash in there. So if you're looking for something specifically over here at Hogsmeade, souvenir-wise, I would say go to Filch's first. And if you can't find it in Filch's Emporium, then just ask a team member where they recommend you also look. Very eager to help. Let's see. So for park merch, that is very reasonably priced. Yes, that is the thing that I'm constantly impressed by when it comes to Universal. Their merch is priced very well. I would say their prices are on par with Six Flags. That's not like a slight against Universal at all. It just speaks to the affordability of the merchandise. It's kind of like, yeah, okay. As opposed to Disney, where it's just like, you want how much for this? Because somebody asked me about the Infinity Gauntlet, why I haven't bought it yet. I just have this thing about paying $100 for that. I think that's crazily overpriced. I'd pay $75, would definitely pay $50, but $100, I'm like, I don't know. Even with my pass holder discount, I'm like, I don't know. But even the wands, like you see all of these people out here who have the interactive wands. You pay, like, I think it's what? $75. Hello. You pay like $75. That's so cool. He has You guys see the guy who went past? He had Hedwig the owl. He was Gryffindor, so it was all right. There's this one lady who comes to the parks. She's Slytherin, and she has Baby Yoda dressed up in Slytherin robes. I freaking love it. I look for her every time I come to the park. I may have to make up my own, frankly. Get my Baby Yoda, get a Slytherin robe for him, because you know Baby Yoda is Slytherin. If it wasn't for my employee discount when I worked at Disneyland, 35% off, I never would have brought park merch. I get you, because this stuff's expensive. I get 20% off as a...
I do apologize. The Hogwarts Express is experiencing a delay of operation. We had some Slytherin students conjuring spells on the Hogwarts Express.
They always blame us.
Well, they're the ones that were released on Hagrid's magical creatures this morning, too.
Oh, okay. I think it's a conspiracy between all the houses. Okay, so, all right. Hogwarts Express is experiencing a delay. So we're gonna take the, we're gonna do the long way then. Was gonna get us on the Hogwarts train, but man, not happening. So no worries. No worries. We'll just take the long way back. And we'll just keep conversing. So there's 20 of you folks watching. Thank you so very much. This is Reina Creole. And I'm over at Universal Orlando. We were going to take the Hogwarts Express. So now we're just going to wind up just walking over to the studios. But that's okay. We're here walking and talking. Yeah, train down also, John Self. I don't know. That was kind of weird because they had a 10-minute wait and everything was running. And now they're both down. So maybe some kind of electrical thing. That's very rare, as you know, to have both of those attractions down. Though I will say with Universal, with an attraction being down, it's more of like a rare occurrence. At Disney, it seems like there's always something breaking. You know. Joker Boy says, always blaming Slytherin. What gift? You know, it's funny. Over here at Universal, if you're sporting Slytherin gear, that's like the joke. Even when you go through security, they will hassle you. They'll be like, okay, got to check her twice. She's Slytherin. Even funnier, when I was at the park with Jay, Trunk 3PO, he had team members pointing to me and saying, looking at him and saying, you know, she's Slytherin, right? You got to be careful. All that Slytherin, all that Slytherin bias going on. In a way, sometimes we kind of do bring it on ourselves because, you know, we are some crafty people. TD says, train down. It's like the Deutsche Bahn all over again. I heard the worst train service is British Rail. And I thought that Brits were joking until I actually experienced British Rail. And I said, man, this is worse than SEPTA. And SEPTA is the Public Transportation Authority in Philadelphia. And I can't stand them. British Rail is worse than they are. Let's see. Hello, Lonnie Holcomb. How are you doing, my dear? Thanks for being a channel member. It says hello, everyone. Well, hello to you, Lonnie. So glad you could join us. We're having a wonderful walk over to the studio. So we're going through the Islands of Adventure right now. Ooh, I wonder if the crossover is open. Sorry, I just context switched. The reason why I said crossover, sometimes when the parks get too busy, Islands of Adventure and the studios, they will open up a place for you to switch between parks. And usually that one is right in Seuss Land. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Giving you guys all kind of tips today. Okay, so you guys see that fence back there? Sometimes when the parks are too crazy, they'll have signs here that say, to the studios, and they'll have team members to check your pass, make sure that you have a 2-park pass, and you just go through there and you go over to the studios. It's kind of a way to handle congestion. Most people like to take the Hogwarts train, which is why it's so crazy, like crowded. So that's another way, but they're not doing that, which makes sense because it's way too early in the morning for that. See. It's those Gryffindors that effed it all up. If anything, you know what? I bet you some Gryffindor started something and called out a Slytherin. And when Slytherins cast spells, we cast them to win. We do not play around. That's probably what broke the train down. Let's see. John Self says UOR is getting bad about downtime on attractions at Islands of Adventure since 2002 started. Huh. Like with all their technical issues? You know what? That's something I haven't been paying attention to lately. And I probably should. With their downtime. Probably because I haven't been trying to ride Hagrid's that much. And that one, there's been plenty of times I've come to the park and Hagrid's is either down or delayed opening. Makes you wonder what's up. Let's see. Train probably failed a maintenance check during the opening run. Here's the weird thing. And Kevin 6, if you remember earlier in the stream, we actually walked by and it was a 10-minute wait. And the park had been open. So it was running, but I guess something happened where it couldn't run. Let's see, just a point also over there, Marvel Superhero Island. If you love the Silver Age of Marvel, you will love this part of the park. I did a live stream on it. It's so much fun. If you are a collector, hold on to your wallet. That's all I'm going to say. There's a comic store in here with memorabilia and everything. Suck up all your money. I will say that, and again, Universal does a much better job with the selling and presentation of their Marvel merchandise. than does Disney. That's just something that I've noticed. With Disney, it's kind of peppered about. And perhaps because there isn't not a dedicated area like the Avengers campus at Disneyland, possibly. So right now at Disney World, Marvel merchandise mostly is just spread around, or it's got a section in the creation shop over at Epcot. Pretty much the extent of it. But if you're a collector, like a Marvel collector of like comics and memorabilia and stuff, it's non-existent at Disney World, which is a shame. Let's see. Hello, Rogue Disney. Seeing you sneak in there. Says, Islands of Adventure higher than Disney. Wow, John Self. Yeah, that's... Makes me wonder what's going on over at Islands of Adventure with so much downtime. I wonder if it's a staffing issue. And I say that because you know how sometimes the guy who knows everything winds up retiring and the people succeeding him don't know as much, so things don't run as efficiently? That could be an issue. Let's see. I guarantee, Joker Boy says, I guarantee a Gryffindor was messing around and pissed off the Womp and Willow. Oh, that's funny. Bye. Okay, guys, let's head on over to the studios. Now, before I get back to the chat, first of all, please do hit that like button. Because hitting that like button tells the YouTube algorithm that, hey, people are really checking out this video. And the more the algorithm picks me up, the more my videos show up in recommended and all of that. I'm just a one-woman crew. I am not a not travel agent. So I just give you guys some unbiased information. Straight up with no spin, because frankly, we work too hard for our money. So you want to make your theme park money work best for you. Let's see. Oh, the weather? Because of the heat? I'm just curious because I know that the heat can cause expansion on the steel tracks. I do know that. Because I think with Rip Ride Rocket, there's like the opposite problem. When it gets too cold, something goes weird with the tracks and they have to, they literally have to stop the ride. Let's see. Joker Boy says Silver Age Marble. Okay, that's good to hear. Current Marble, bleh. Yeah. I forget exactly who it was in the chat. We have to go back to the live stream that I did. I was actually in Islands of Adventure at night, Marvel Superhero Island. And I was like, why does this remind me of like 90s Marvel and just like that art style that I love? And somebody said, yeah, because it's from the Silver Age of Marvel. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, so that's what that's about. So yeah, it's a whole lot of fun. So maybe I'll have the next member stream from Marvel Superhero Island. Because I did not get a chance to eat in the Fantastic Four Cafe. Yes, there is a Fantastic Four Cafe over Marvel Superhero Island, and a photo op in the Fantastic Four vehicle as well. So many cool photo ops that are over there. Hello. Hello, Ruben Christopher Haynes. So good to see you here. Says, wish I was there. Oh, well, hopefully you can live vicariously through us. I understand. I remember when I was still living in Philly and it would be cold and freezing and just miserable. I'd find someone's live streams from the Disney parks or Universal. And it's like, man, I wish I was there. Oh, the boats you're looking at over there, that's the boat transportation to 4 of the Universal hotels, the Premier hotels, and I think one that's a step below Premier. That would be, let's see, there's the Italian themed hotel that I keep forgetting what that is. I think it's the Portofino. There's the Hard Rock Hotel, and my favorite, the Royal Pacific Hotel. And then there's also the boat transportation that goes to Sapphire Falls, which is like their mid-level hotel. So the boat transportation is really, really nice. If you're fed up with being in the parks all day, or you just need a break by noon, and my whole thing is I do not like to eat in the parks if I don't have to, get on one of these boats, go over to one of the resorts, and dine over there. Air conditioning, nice decompress, especially if you're not staying at a Universal Orlando resort. It's a great way to catch a breather and get to look around and explore. I call it resort crashing, which is a little thing that I learned when I was in college and going to Disney and Universal. It's like, I can just go to the hotel. They're like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, this is so freaking nice. Especially the hotel lobbies, and just chill, charge up your phone, just relax away from the parks should you need to. So what we're doing is we're taking the walkway. I'll catch up with the chat a little bit when we get inside the studio. So what we're doing is we walked from the Islands of Adventure over here to the studios portion of Universal Orlando in order to quote unquote park hop, which is basically what we're doing. You need to make sure that you have a ticket that gives you to park access. And by to park access, I mean that you buy the ticket that will let you into the studios and Islands of Adventure on the same day. And a little money saving tip for you: buy your tickets online. They're cheaper online, you get a slight discount. You also find out what the latest promotions are as well. So you buy your tickets online, print out the QR code, you just go right to the gate, scan it in, and you're golden. Let's see. I see a super chat here, which let me actually get to. I'm actually going to stop and get to it. I'll let you guys look at all the Minions. Yes, that movie is going to make a ton of money. I'm just going to tell you right now with the Minions. So let's see. Scott Westbrook for $5. Thank you so very much for that super chat and for being a channel member, my dear. Says, just because it's been a while, have a great day. Oh, well, thank you so much, Scott Westbrook. I really appreciate that super chat. Appreciate the super chat and appreciate seeing you back in the chat as well. Thank you so very much for that. Very generous. So yes, as you can see, the Minions signage is up. Oh, and check it out. We got you guys get to see the 4th of July decorations. Now, I have never been here during the 4th of July because usually for the 4th of July, I'm at the Magic Kingdom. That's usually where I'll go. But there really haven't been fireworks here at the parks at all since the Wu-Tang flu popped up. But this year they are coming back. And Universal is actually going to have some 4th of July activities. I know I have some stuff going on with the fam, so I'm trying to convince them to go to Universal for the 4th. So we'll see if I'm able to do that. Let's see, there are 27 of you guys watching. Thanks so very much. Please do hit that like button. We are going to mosey our way on over to Diagon Alley as soon as we get admitted here. Let's see. Hello. Thank you. Also, if you had to take, if we were taking Hogwarts train, you still have to scan, your ticket. You have to have a valid ticket in order to take the Hogwarts Express from park to park. You can't just say have a park ticket for the studios and get on the Hogwarts Express. They won't let you on that way. All right, let's see. Hey, Demonjanai. I hope you are feeling much, much better, my dear. I hope you are. I know you were not feeling so hot for a while, so I hope you're on the mend. I love this glare on my screen. It's so hard to flip and see it. Let's see. Trey Michael is here. Hello, Trey Michael. How you doing? He says, yeah, I took a picture in the Fantastic car. That photo op in the Fantastic Four car is so much fun. It has the lights and the sound effects on it and all of that. Okay, folks, so as you can see here, they're still building out for whatever Minions attraction this is going to be. I thought it would be open by the time the movie got started, because the movie is out, I believe. So I would have thought they would have had this open by this time, but they already had the Minion Mayhem ride, so they don't really need it. And now they have where the Shrek meet and greet is and the Monsters Cafe. So that's now all blocked off for construction. So what I heard is that they're going to put together a Minions themed cafe. Let's see. We'll go this way. I thought Megatron was out. Bumblebee is out. Nah, we've seen Bumblebee. Get all the 4th of July swag. I love it. Most people don't consider Universal as something to do on the 4th of July, but I think they're trying to change that, which would actually be a good idea because Disney at the 4th of July, one, is crowded, and two, considering how less of a value the park is becoming, yeah. Give us other things to do. Fantastic, the Fantastic car, that's cool. Yes, it is the Fantastic car that they have there. Right in front of the Fantastic Four Cafe. which is right next to the arcade run by Kingpin. I kid you not. Thanks to John Sell for that tip, because I'm like, why the heck is there a arcade just there for no reason? He's like, no, actually, it's Kingpin's arcade for the comics. I'm like, wow. Trey Michael says, I haven't seen the California stuff, only know about the Disney World stuff. John Sell. Yeah, I haven't been myself. I haven't been to Disneyland in a long time. I'm contemplating going next year. I'm crunching the numbers because I'm thinking of hitting Disneyland and also Universal Hollywood because Nintendo World is opening next year. We won't get Nintendo World here in Orlando 2025. So, and there's the tribute store, the 80s style tribute store. Looks great in there with, I call them sets for E.T., Jaws, and Back to the Future, and very disrespectful treats in there. Oh my gosh. They have a fishbowl cake from Jaws, but my favorite is the Back to the Future brownie. Oh, it's $10, but it's so delicious. And when is the Mummy going to open back up? I mean, they said summer, but it's really not this. It's weird having the Mummy ride closed in the height of summer. So hopefully it's going to open soon. I'll keep an eye on for when it opens back up. Let's see. Wait, we can visit the resorts even if we don't stay at the resorts. Yes, Trey Michael, you can. You absolutely can. Whether it's Universal, whether it's Disney World, you can go visit the resorts if you are not staying there. So for Disney World, I regularly drop in to like the Polynesian, the Contemporary, the Grand Floridian. I do that all the time. One of my favorite tricks that I tell people, because the Magic Kingdom gets full so fast, I have to get out of there eventually. I just take the transportation over to the resorts, my favorite being the Polynesian, and I go over there, chill in the lobby, see if I can get a restaurant reservation. If I can't, then I just go to the quick service, go to like the Dole Whip station. You can do all of that. As a matter of fact, Disney, well, actually both resorts kind of encourage, it's a shame they don't do it more, to check out the resorts. Like if there's a resort that you're interested in, kind of for a future visit, and you're not sure if you should spend the money, just go on over there and check it out. It's the best. It's one of the best travel tips that I give people. Eat at the resorts and visit the resorts. It's great. I'm probably going to do a video on that sometime in the near future. Let's see. Rogue Disney says, do they still have the luau at the Royal Pacific? Rogue Disney, it is just now coming back. I can't remember if I saw it from Blog Nikki or from WDW News Today, but the Wonton Luau is indeed coming back to the Royal Pacific. And I can't wait because I wanted to try it last year and it was closed. So that's excellent news that it's coming back, especially since Disney World got rid of their luau. Which I thought the luau was cheesy, but it was fun to do. and a bit of culture for the Polynesian, but that's gone now. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. Let me know if you're planning to go. So I know I am. Let's see. That's Lombard Seafood Grill. Haven't been there in a while. I'm actually supposed to dine there later next week. So I'll have to let you guys know how it is. Hello, Keely Chow. Roll Tide. Good to see you, my dear. Says, hey, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, and so glad you're here. So glad you're here. Okay, Joker Voice, thank you so much for being here. Oh, enjoy. Enjoy. Yep, still delayed. I think it took us like, what, 15 minutes to get here? It's not bad. Get the extra steps. Get the extra steps in. Here we are back in London. Back in London. Let's see. Rogue Disney says Lombard's has a pass holder menu. Oh, that's good to know. I cannot wait to check that out then. I haven't been to Lombard's in probably like 10 years. So looking forward to it. Okay, folks. Here we are in Diagon Alley. I'm kind of standing here for a little bit because there's actually air conditioning airflow going on right now. It feels so good. It feels so good just to sit here. Stand here, I should say. Love it. Okay. Here we are. I'm gonna go get in line for Butterbeer. I'm gonna go in line for a Butterbeer. It is very, very challenging. Oh, show going on. Let's go check out the show. Woo. Let me see if I can kind of like a slightly better angle. Let's go there.
Traveling on the lonely winding road in twilight. We tide the brothers reached the river, two treacherous swans. We learned in the magical arts, they simply waved their wands and they would reach.
Before they could cross, they heard that pop blocked by a pretty figure. It was dead, and she fell shooting.
love this puppet show. Story of the three brothers from the Deathly Hallows.
Each for his own destination. The first brother travelled to a distant village, where he sought out a wizard whom he had once followed. Naturally, the elder warned as his weapon, he could not bear to witness all that followed. Leaving to the wonderful hall, the oldest brother proceeded to an inn, where he boasted loudly of powerful ball he had snatched from death himself, and after making him invincible. That very night, another wizard worked upon the oldest brother to lay on his bed, whereupon he stole the ball.
Hey, Sonny, your brave Megatron.
So they took the first brother, for his head. Meanwhile, the second brother took the stone that had the power to recall the dead and turned it nice and iron. To his amazement and delight, the figure of the girl he had once known to marry, before the untimely death, appeared at once before her. Yet soon she turned sad and cold, for she did not belong in the world. To the man with a less longing the second brother to his own life, so as truly enjoyed there. And so did the second brother, for his head. As for the third brother, he searched for many years, but he was never able to find him. He was only when he attained great age that the youngest brother shared with him of invisibility and gave it to his son. He had great years no friend, and went with him gladly, departing the sun as he But perhaps we should reserve the actual stadiums. Next, we must be off. Until next time, thank you everyone.
So cool, we got to catch a show. So, of course, you can always ask a team member or check out the show schedule in the app as well to find out when the shows happen. Now, over here in Diagon Alley, they have two shows. The one that we just saw was the Three Brothers. That's from the Deathly Hallows. And then they also have a singing show that features Celestina and the... Ah, dang it, I missed it. Stupid dragon. That is the Gringotts Dragon, who is, let's put it this way, does not blow fire on a regular schedule. Sometimes early in the morning, you'll hear him sleeping. Sometimes he'll kind of cough like he's gonna go blow fire, and then he doesn't. And you'll notice everybody turning their cameras as soon as he starts stirring. So usually he'll blow fire when we're visiting. So hopefully that'll happen. Anyway, so there's Escape from Gringotts. Another cool coaster ride. I like it. The inside, I kid you not, is a dead-on replica of Gringotts Bank. If you look at Gringotts Bank in the movies and you do this ride here, it looks exactly the same. It's crazy. 35 minutes. Cannot take you guys on because I can't take my phone over on that ride. So I can't take you guys in there. So you know what? I think I'm going to go into the Fountain of Fair Fortune to get a butterbeer. We'll see if they're open. But before I do that, if you look over that way, that's Ollivanders. Now that's the best Ollivanders actually to go in. There's more of a queue. I think the show is a bit better and it can move more people. So it moves much faster than it does over in Hogsmeade. And that's another one of my favorite wand stations. You do that and it rains down. It's pretty cool. I like it. Especially when somebody's standing under it. Okay, folks. So we're going here in the Fountain of Fair Fortune. I have never been in here. So you can get butterbeer, frozen butterbeer, fishy green ale, which I've had, gilly water, wizard's brew, and fire whiskey. So I think I'm just going to get the classic butterbeer, I think is what I'm going to get. Hello, can I get a butterbeer, please? Just one. Uh-huh. All right. Pay for my butterbeer here, guys. Okay. And a cup of butterbeer ice cream there. I've had the butterbeer ice cream over at Fortescue's. It's okay. It was all right. I mostly did it to get the souvenir plastic stem glass. That's the main reason why I got it there. Okay, thank you very much. Here's my butterbeer. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So good. You notice how short the line was in there, right? Yeah, so that is and I'm going to turn up here a little bit. The Fountain of Fair Fortune. You notice the line at the Hoppin' Pot was pretty long. That's one of the popular places to get butterbeer. The Fountain of Fair Fortune is not always open. So you have to kind of roll over here to see if it is open. Oh my gosh. It's like cream soda and like butterscotch cookie. And this cream on the top like stays on the top. I love it. So I'm going to drink my butterbeer and take you guys through, of course. We're going to go to Nocturne Alley. You know, I always have to walk in Nocturne Alley. Whoops, sorry guys. I didn't mean to have you look at the... I know you guys are looking at the ground. There we go. Okay. We are going into Nocturne Alley because it's hot outside. It's hot outside. And this is where all the Slytherins hang out. And usually where I'll get claims. So there's actually a couple of ways to get into Nocturne Alley. Some that are marked and some that aren't. I love how creepy it is in here. There's also more wand stations that are in here. Oh, I haven't seen this before. Look at this. With the spiders. Let's see. I wonder if the paper... Okay, so it looks like pages from the, oh my gosh, the Daily Prophet. I almost blanked out and said the Quibbler. Look at that. Cervantes desiccation. I guess it's like the taxidermist. So creepy back here. Creepy and cool, figuratively and literally. So when it's super hot outside, you can come roll down here into Diagon Alley. Let's see. Let's go into Borgin and Borks. Check out what's in here. This shop is so cool. Let's see. I wonder if they have Malfoy's Lucius's cane in here. Last time they were sold out. That's the Horcrux necklace. It's claimed the lives of 19 Muggle owners to date. This is a really, really creepy hand here, which does move. Remember, I forget when I was in here one time and I was talking about the hand and I thought it moved. And then it moved during the live stream and I started screaming. Let's see, you can get a Death Eater travel mug there. Kind of cool. Along with a Death Eater mug, your classic mug. Usually the mugs are like $15. And these vacuum sealed ones are like about 25 to 30. I have a Butterbeer in my hand, so I can't flip it over. And you can even get your own basilisk. Okay, this is new. I don't remember the basilisk being available. I'm starting to notice some more Harry Potter merch showing up here at Universal, so it's great to see. Hello, Positive Fandom, aka I see you there, my dear. So good seeing you. So good seeing you here. Please do subscribe to her channel. And I need this t-shirt here. Fortune and Burks. They have it in a t-shirt over here, a men's t-shirt and a ladies t-shirt. And they also have it in hoodie format as well. And of course, there's the Vanishing Cabinet. I think I told you guys, I was in here for, I kid you not, I don't know how many times, and didn't know the Vanishing Cabinet was here. Let's see. I'm going to go around this way a little bit. Oh, okay. We got the Death Eater masks are back. Remember, you guys thought I was making this up. There it is. That's actually Bellatrix's mask for $110. So if you are interested in a Death Eater mask, better go for it. Because they sell out very fast. And the Bellatrix dagger. Oh, so you can get... Okay, so this is a replica collectible. Apparently they have to ship this to you. It is $85. Let me get a little bit here. $85. There's the dagger. Yeah, Diagon Alley is amazing. Even more amazing is Nocturne Alley. Which, if you aren't I love the fact that if you aren't looking for it, you won't get it. Oh, is this the locket? No way. I've been waiting for this to come back into the park. $69.95. I kind of want Lucius Malfoy's cane first, but this is second. Let's see. And if you want a really, really cool and creepy holder for your wands, we got this one right here. For $250. Extremely unique. I don't think you'll see anything quite like it anywhere else at all. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that's the register. Look at that. I'm actually gonna let me pan up actually. Because a lot of people don't look up when they come into Borgin and Burfs. Check it out. Kevin Six says, "Oh yes, like everyone wants to own the dagger that killed Tom." I guess they're trying to see if it'll sell. You see the cobwebs up there? That reminds me of the Haunted Mansion with the detail to it. In here, it almost kind of reminds me of Gideon's Bakery. Although Gideon's Bakery is more whimsical than it is creepy, but it's still the same kind of effect. Ooh, there's a staircase. There's more swag. Now, I've been told here is where they keep the boggart, down there. You can see it moving. Wait, let's check again. There it goes. It's the weirdest thing. But it also adds to just how creepy it is in here. Let's see. Okay, that's going out. So let's go out this way. Again, so we're walking out of Borgin and Borks, aka where Slytherins go to get more stuff. But speaking of Slytherins, and I will say this again, I'm getting tired of you Slytherins buying up all the swag, okay? You need to save some for the rest of us. Let's see. I think here is a creepy tattoo shop. Oh, here, check it out. Before I forget. Look at this. You guys see the wanted posters? I love how they have all the wanted posters animated like they are in the movies. Every wanted poster that you see in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter is animated like this. Even over in the Leaky Cauldron, they have the one for Sirius Black. And they actually have the same one for Sirius Black outside of the Three Broomsticks, too. This is the skeleton station. Very popular. It's one of my favorites. With the wand, you like light the candle, and then the skeleton imitates your movements. And just to kind of reiterate to people, Imagineers that got laid off from Disney were developing Islands of Adventure, and you can see it like in the detail. Even here in Diagon Alley, there's like there's a cobblestone street, literally, around here, along with the creepy lighting, just everything. It's so flipping detailed. Kevin Sick said, I spent too much time in Louisiana. I like the Death Eater mask. Louisiana, that's where my dad's family is from, actually. Positive Fandom says that wanted poster looks so cool. It does. I wish they sold it. Let's see. I have seen so many people napping there. Yeah. This is a great place to take a nap. Rogue Disney actually is right. There's benches and everything through here. Is air conditioning. It's cool. There's benches over there to the side. Perfect place to grab a nap. Absolutely. So remember when I told you guys that they shut down Jaws to build over here? These heads that sing will actually sing one of the song that they sung in Jaws. I just keep calling it I Want to Go Home, but they were all singing it. The severed heads will sing it. And the spell, you take your wand. I'll show you guys. Let's see here. You stand down here. That right there. Stand there. The wand makes that movement. And what happens is they'll shut up. They sing non-stop. You have to use your wand to shut them up. And sometimes a witch or wizard will come through and encourage you to have them to shut up. Let me see. I'm going to show you guys the tattoo shop in here. I see the tattoos. It's going to move in a minute. Of course, now that I said something, it's not going to move, right? Okay. There it goes. There it goes. How cool is that? Hello, KB. How are you? So glad you're here. I can't say there's a wand station I don't like. This one, if you use your wand, there's like, there it is, there goes the skeleton. Climbs all the way up to the top and slides back down. So all through this stream, you've noticed that I've been pointing out about the wand stations. And this is another part of the value that you get here at Universal. You invest $70 in that interactive wand. No matter how many stations that they put in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, your wand will work. And that's just a $70 investment. And you just keep bringing your wand back, keep bringing it back, keep bringing it back. And you just do all of these interactive stations. You can literally just come to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, not go on any attraction, and do all of those wand stations. I think in total there's about 50, probably more than 50 of them. And that's all you have to pay. Hey, Retro Nerd Girl, good to see you. Good to see you. Always good seeing you, my dear. I have to go check out your channel. I've been making a mental note to go and check it out. I love that avatar. Let's see. Is he gonna blow fire? Maybe. No, I think that's the train. Okay. Let's walk into Madame Malkin's. This is actually over here in Diagon Alley. This is my favorite shop to go in. To go to get like all your house gear. But this is also where the talking mirror is. There's a talking mirror. Don't know if she's in a talkative mood.
Those shoes look awful comfortable.
Oh, well. Their sneakers are not supposed to be fashionable. Let's see. I'm going to get up here a little bit, give you guys a better view. If someone asks a question, let's see. Kevin 6 is okay. Serious question. Are you serious about that? Okay, serious question. Compared to Disney resorts, are the accommodations around Universal Studios a better value for your dollar? Or should we just pop down to the nearest motel? I think I've seen John Self and Rogue Disney opine in the chat as well. Yes, the accommodations at Universal are a better value. One, their value resorts at Universal, you get infinitely more for your money. They're the only value resorts I've been at where there's a Starbucks in it. And the prices, of course, it depends. Seasonal wise, it depends. But more often than not, the prices are literally 30 to 50% cheaper than at Disney World. Now, also another value, if you're staying at a Universal resort, we're going to start at like the value level at Universal. You are actually, for all of them, you can get into the parks an hour ahead of everybody else. Whether you're staying at Universal's top level resorts or you're staying at the value resorts. Over at Disney, you can only get a half an hour in the morning. And that's it. If you stay at one of the premier, we'll say deluxe resorts at Universal, so we're talking like the Royal Pacific, the Hard Rock Hotel, and the Italian hotel I keep forgetting about, with those three, for every person in your room with a valid ticket, you will get what's known as the Express Pass. I call it the front of the line pass. So you and your party get to get in the express lane for any of the rides at Universal that have an express lane as many times as you want. That's a huge value. So yeah, I recommend to people now. Universal resorts are so much more worth the money. Definitely considering staying at a Universal resort before staying off property when it comes to Universal, because honestly, Universal's hotels, the prices are so reasonable and you can actually get good deals. So make sure you're on Universal's mailing list, because sometimes this happened to me. I got a special discount code that was only for me, that had a special number, and I think I got like 30% off or something like that. This was before I was a pass holder too. So yeah, you'll hear me, like myself, Culture Casino, Chris Gore, Rogue Disney, John stuff. We'll basically tell you that the Universal results are extremely good value. Hmm. Yeah, Pop Century and Art of Animation, they are my favorites at Disney. For deluxe, I still love the Polynesian for nostalgic reasons. Animal Kingdom Lodge and the Wilderness Lodge are close seconds. But my favorite, without a doubt, Art of Animation, Pop Century. You can easily get your money's worth, and frankly, with all the amenities, it's my favorite choice, actually. Okay, we're over here in Madame Malkin's walking around. Ooh, I need a new Slytherin lanyard. Hogwarts alumni shirt. I need this shirt too. Let's see, what is it? $37. Okay. I like this. It's heavy. I love the football jerseys. It's a nice material. Have that embroidered there. This is printed on, but it's really nice. Much better value shirt for $37 than you would actually get at Disney. For real. Okay. And yes, of course, here at Madame Malkin's, you can get your house robes. I don't have my house robe yet because it's too freaking hot. I'll get my robe for my birthday, but it is too hot. Of course, there are the scarves. Well, it's Gryffindor, but there's Slytherin, the one that counts. You guys see that one in my studio. And you can get your name embroidered on items that you buy. A lot of people will get their name embroidered on their robe, which is a nice touch. Let's see, we went in Madame Malkin's. Let's go in Sugar Plums. Oh, wait. Are we gonna be a good dragon? Okay, he punked us. Some There you go. Good dragon. Good dragon. Excuse me. I love that. Okay, let's take you guys into Sugar Plums. Oh my gosh. Butterbeer is so good. Let's just say, case in point, you see that line over there at the Hoppin' Pot for Butterbeer? I've never seen a line for the milk, the green and blue milk station at Galaxy's Edge. I never see a lineup over there, you know? Let's see, John Selfs is going back in the stream. Fountain of Fair Fortune is open from official park opening to park closing each day. Only closed during EPA. UOR confirmed that with me with two sources. Okay. I think when I came down here, I want to say in like 2020, I think because of the pandemic, it was closed. So that's good to know because I do like the Fountain of Fair Fortune. Let's see. Let's go on in. Go on in this way. Oh, thank you. You want Butterbeer fudge, Black Superwoman? You know what? I had the Butterbeer fudge and it was okay. It was, I don't know. I think I wanted it to taste more like the Butterbeer drink. And they didn't really, it didn't taste as butterbeery as I would like, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Oh, cool, John. So nice to know. Nice to know. Let's see. Sure. Let's see those disrespectful apples. I like the one with the purple sugar on it. It's so much sugar. I love it. So much sugar. Let's see. And here's the disrespectful chocolate cauldron. This is, oh my gosh, it's $11 and is like literally a half a pound of chocolate. It's so freaking good. And the Peppermint Toads, these went up in, they actually went up in price. But these are great to put in the freezer, and then you put them on, they put them on ice cream. So those are really good. They're my favorites, actually. Let's see. And then there's, of course, the Birdie Bots, every flavor beans, including soap and vomit. Yeah, so that's sugar plums. Now, Honeydukes is much bigger. Honeydukes is a bigger candy shop. It's also the busiest candy shop. So just to kind of warn you. Honeydukes actually has more baked goods selections. Like my favorite, the Cauldron cake. Oh, I love the Cauldron cake. Which you can get there. But Sugar Plums is a nice place to drop in and get some sweets. But Hogsmeade is still, Honeydukes is still king. Or queen, I should say. And if you remember, Honeydukes is, of course, in the books. There is never such a thing as too much chocolate. You got that right. You absolutely got that right. Here, let's look up here. I don't remember seeing this before. The animated Quidditch poster. Universal should send us free Harry Potter candy for disrespecting us. Oh my gosh, I get you. Most people think Butterbeer fudge is the weakest version of Butterbeer. It is, and it is a shame because they just need to amp up the Butterbeer flavor. I mean, technically the fudge is executed very well. It's just the flavor isn't there. It's a shame. Let's see. What do we have here? I'm looking for the Slytherin jersey. Oh, okay. Never mind. I see it. So they have the house jerseys here. House Raglan shirt, I should say. This one's $37. I like that one. Although I'm kind of trying to hold off a little bit because I need a new Halloween Horror Night shirt. Retro Girl said this is making me hungry. Oh, we went Sugar Plums? Yeah, I know, right? See, I have the Slytherin Keeper shirt. That's like my favorite shirt. I love it. It's kind of like a rugby jersey, so it's cool. I like that. So I have my Slytherin one, and I have my Slytherin pack there. This is the shop you go to for your Quidditch gear. It's called Quidditch Supply, so that's where you go. Baseball cap. I still wish I could get my name on it. I don't want Malfoy's name on it, but all right. Slytherin, I guess I got to put up with it. Okay, everyone. Let's see. Right, so over here. I guess you're a real keeper, Reina Creole. All right, guys. We have had an absolutely amazing time. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. So we're going to wrap the stream up here. So appreciate you folks hanging out with me. Please do hit that like button. I would appreciate that so very, very much. Hey, Jeffrey Nelson, I see you coming in there. If you're watching the replay, please do hit that like button. And, of course, let me know in the comments what you think about the stream and suggestions for kind of like what things to check out on the next stream, okay? Right, so with that said, folks, I will catch you in the next video or live stream. Have an excellent, amazing, and blessed day. And thank you so very much for being here. Appreciate you guys so very much. Bye.